Hey guys, I'm Randall Tharp. Congratulations. If you're watching this video, you probably bought one, in my opinion, one of the most innovative and finest reels ever made, the ARK Gravity series, and this is the G7. So look, I just want to talk with you guys briefly about how to set this reel up initially, because this reel is totally different than any one I've ever used or that you've probably ever used. So I went over the braking system in a lot of videos at iCast, but what makes this unique is we have 20 settings on this dial. We have a tension adjustment over here, but we have the 3 settings inside on the disc. So when you get this reel, you pop this thing open, just pull this lever out, down, like it's down now, and then just pull straight out and the side plate will come off. So you can see the magnets in there and you can see this dial. And if you can see, there's 2 little metal prongs and it's on number 2. So the first thing I would recommend is just to turn this to number 3. So I don't know if you saw how easy that is to do, but you just spin the dial, 2, get it lined up, 3. Obviously 1's gonna be the freest, 2's gonna be in the middle of the range, and that's the way it comes set from the factory, and then 3 is gonna be your maximum braking. So that's what I would recommend when you purchase the Gravity G7, is starting on number 3. Then just pop, you hear that pop the side plate on, lock that back in, and then whatever bait you're gonna throw, start setting your tension knob. So what I like to do is crank that tension knob down. The tension knob is this knob right here. Okay, then I disengage the spool, you see it's not spinning. So then I just start backing it off and you're gonna hear clicks. Click, 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 click. Okay, there it starts to go. So you can see that freed it up, that tension knob. I'm gonna back it off even 3 or 4 more clicks. The freer I can make that, the better these magnets work. So then this is gonna give you instant adjustment. Say if it's a windy day, you're gonna wanna crank this knob up like that. Give it more, that puts the magnets more into play. You turn it this way back down to 1, that's gonna take the magnets off. So I would recommend 3 on the internal and halfway on the external, 10. Set your tension knob and then set your drag. You know, that's loosening it up, that's tightening it up, silky smooth. So that's a good starting point to set up your Gravity G7, regardless of the bait you're throwing. You know, if you're out for extreme casting distance, or if you're like a really good flipper and pitcher, you might want to free it up. I run it on 1 or 2 on internal settings for those techniques. And we'll get it more into that in other videos. You're gonna see Brandon Cobb, Wes Logan, Jonathan Kelly. You're gonna get some of those guys. And the unique thing is, one thing I've learned talking with them is all of us have different setups for different techniques. And I think that speaks for the quality of this reel and the braking system. It works in a lot of different situations with a lot of different techniques. But that's your basic setup for the Gravity G7. Dude, you guys have purchased a fine piece of equipment. I've been fishing with this thing longer than anybody, and every day I feel blessed to have this thing in my hand, dude. I hope you guys enjoy it too. Start with those settings though, and it'll make your fishing day way better. Let's get after it.